Whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No, no, no love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all is in the
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Yankees. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's The Show. And it's coming up next. Garrett Cole gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
And now the first pitch. Bo Bichette is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Fouled away. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Cavan Biggio stepping up now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. his career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Popped up. Voit shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
George Springer the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Blue Jays. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Now to the plate, here is Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Hard hit towards center. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Aaron Hicks comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer coming on. There's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the Yankees.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Hey, here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Pitch out, nothing doing. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nothing in the Yankee first. We'll head to the second at the stadium with no score. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. No outs, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Count is 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Cole has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is skied into short left center. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's big Aaron Judge. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on, missed. 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Chopped to third. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
That is good. The left fielder.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Right into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
That is good. The designated hitter. Gleyber Torres.
Now at the plate is Gleyber Torres, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ryu looks in. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
Drilled to the left side. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's Randall Grichuk, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's 3 for 15, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That is out. The catcher, number 7.
And stepping in, Reese McGuire. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 1-0. And now here is Luke Voigt. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Voigt is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way.
Nope. Outside.
One and one.
Down 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. all set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. First delivery to him. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And from one to the other, quite a difference in styles, as you can see, an 8-mile-an-hour difference in velocity. Here's George Springer. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So we got him swinging. George Springer sent packing for the second out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Nope.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Urshela, a Colombian-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. McGuire is under this one. And he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a one-out nod.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Number 99, Aaron.
Striding in is Aaron Judge. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ryu comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Back outside.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, in that strike one. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That strike two.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. Next to stand in is Rowdy Tellez. Flew out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
1 strike now from Cole. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. The Blue Jays go down in order, halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Hit hard back up the middle. 1 away. Ready now is Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lays off 2-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Randal Grichuk. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Grichuk, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
All right, back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So the next to bat will be Bo Bichette. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High and deep down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. Full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
In now, Thairo Estrada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. This is skied out toward right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Ryu comes set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees.
Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray.
Davy Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 83, Davy Garcia.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 0-2 once more.
Oh, get that.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, George Springer.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone.
Now back, designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Misses, ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count remains full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The payoff pitch one more time.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here 2-1. Jordan Romano is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Down, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
This one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now back, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Base is empty here with nobody out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The first baseman,
To the plate now, Luke Voit. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
At the plate now, Thairo Estrada. And he lays off there 1-0. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. One-0 count. Here it is.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Voit, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Voit is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. David Phelps is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
David Phelps.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will get this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Up next, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
One out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Cavan Biggio, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Garrett Cole earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Hyunjin Ryu pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.